Hi there, everybody. Sarah Kernals, the breakup and dating coach, here with tip number 6. Today is all about two things being true at the same time. You can be going through a breakup, which feels devastating and awful and terrible, and you can have a hard time getting out of bed. And you can also still have room for joy and pleasure in your life. Um, I remember I went through one of my really bad breakups, a big one, and I called out of work for 3 days and I couldn't get out of bed. I was just feeling so awful. And a coworker knew that I'd gone through the breakup. And so when I came back into work, she brought me a cupcake. And it was her way of saying, like, I see you and I care about you and I want you to feel better. And it was such a sweet gesture. And I said thank you, but internally I was rejecting it of like, I don't deserve to feel good right now. I'm supposed to feel terrible and awful. And I was really pushing away the support and the care from somebody who really cared about me. And I wasn't ready to receive that. And also, I didn't want to take, I was rejecting the delight of, she bought this really cute, it was a really beautifully decorated cupcake. And I just felt like I was pushing it all away. Like, now I'm supposed to be sad. I'm supposed to be upset. Like, I can't really enjoy this. And when I went through my more recent breakup and I was applying all of my coaching tools that I've learned through years of practice, I was applying all my tools on myself. I actually carved out time for myself for things that felt pleasurable or things that were going to bring me joy. And it almost seems counterintuitive, right? It's a time where I was in like deep despair. I was really sad and upset. Like, I was falling asleep holding a stuffed animal at night because I needed to feel some kind of like comfort and warmth close to me because I wasn't used to sleeping by myself. It was really low. And yet I know one of the tenets that makes my life better is that if I carve out time for pleasure and joy, my experience of my day, my experience of my life is so much richer and so much more fulfilling that it's worth it. And it's the dichotomy of holding space for both. I can be sad and I can experience joy and pleasure. Both things can be true. You can hold both at the same time because we are complex, complicated human beings, right? Like, we aren't just one-dimensional stories on a page or characters on a TV screen, right? We can hold both. And what happens when we carve out those spaces for little moments of joy, whether it's enjoying a nice warm cup of tea and holding that close and feeling the warmth in your hands and against your skin and inside as you taste that delicious flavor and you have the warm liquid going down your throat, or it's wrapping yourself in a soft, cozy blanket and just feeling how nice that feels against your skin, or enjoying a nice smelling candle. Bringing these little moments of joy actually help us to heal. It reminds us that we are worthy of feeling good. We don't have to be in sadness and despair forever. Something I hear a lot is that people are so afraid that if they let themselves go into the depths of their sadness, that they'll get stuck there, that they'll never stop feeling sad. And I tell them the only infinite emotion that there is love. And what is love other than a feeling of pure bliss, pure joy, pure pleasure in the body? So if you keep going to the depths of your sadness, if you allow yourselves to go all the way through that, all the way there, at the bottom of that, you will come to a place where you just feel love. So it makes sense that we can also feel despair and sadness and feel joy at the same time. There's room for both in our livelihood and our experiences. It's not a one or the other. This is kind of a complex thing that some people have a hard time wrapping their brain around because I did too. I had this feeling of like, I have to be sad right now. I should not feel good. I'm not worthy of experiencing nice things right now. Nice things are for later. Nice things are for when I'm feeling good. When I'm more healed, that's when I'll be able to let myself have pleasure again. But actually, there is nothing more healing for yourself, for your journey, than to give yourself moments of joy and pleasure now, even in small ways. And it might look different now than later, right? Like right now, it might mean going outside for a walk and letting the sun shine on your face, right? That's a small thing of listening to the wind in the trees or birds singing. That's a moment of joy and pleasure that you can take no matter what emotional state, no matter what circumstances you're going through, is carving out those experiences, and it can actually be very healing for yourself. So I really want to hear from you. What is something that brings you joy and brings you pleasure no matter what? Is it putting on a nice red lip so that you have a little bit of pop of color on your face even when you're not feeling so great? Is it buying yourself fresh flowers so that you see that you're worthy of beauty inside your home no matter your circumstances? What is your little bit of joy? And please, I do want to thank you all. So those of you that are liking this, that are sharing this, I really, really appreciate this. There are people that need to hear that no matter how sad you are right now, you can also have joy and pleasure. So please share this. Please pass the word. I want to spread this message. And I will be sharing some more over the next few days. We have a few more days of this. I'm doing 10 tips for 10 days. And I'm going to start telling you about some things that you can do that are really going to make a huge difference. I have something really exciting coming up, and I cannot wait to tell you all about this. It is going to be like life-changing. That's how good this is. So I'm going to be telling you more over the next couple days. And for now, I really want to talk about your joy and your pleasure. Tell me everything.